Hello there. How you guys doing? Bloons Monkey here today, and as you could probably tell, we got something down here in the bottom. We got Koza 115. He attacked me. I only got a few hours left to beat it. Well, 18 hours for that guy. But a few of them are not quite as long. This guy just 23 hours, and then this guy's... Oh, yeah, I guess that is the longest one. That wasn't that long ago. So realistically, what I'm going to be doing today is kind of testing out the Monkey v Monkey stuff. Obviously, I've been sending out a lot of attacks, but I really haven't fought off any of them. And what that means is I don't know how hard they're going to be. I've heard really hard things about them, so we're going to have to test them out. Start off with this guy. It's just a rainbow tile, I guess. I guess that's basically what's going on here. He sent Bloons to attack your city. He's got 602 awesome points, though, so like that's... I think they're called awesome points. Or City Honor, excuse me. City Honor. And this is a pretty darn tough level, so I'm honestly leaning towards we're probably going to end up losing. You know, let's take a supply crate with us. At least one. Maybe we'll get a little extra money here. Hopefully defend it. And what we got going on here? So I still am going to go with one of these bad boys. And I am going to go with an engineer start. Put him right about there with the sentry guns. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm also going to get a quick ninja over here. We're going to get one of those ninjas right there. And seeking shuriken and all that good stuff. Obviously, this is leaning more towards the regular balloons compared to leads and stuff like that. That can come out pretty quickly in here. But also, I wanted to get some sort of camera tech in just in case... Oh, crapola, man. Look at that. We need to get some lead popping power up really freaking quick. Woo! At least we got that one. That makes me feel good. So I definitely have to get that lead popping power going pretty darn quick in here, guys. Abso-freaking-lutely. So I'm hoping to get a mortar up. Like, now. Maybe I should have gotten a mortar along with my starting towers instead of maybe a spike factory or something. Because these guys in the front are actually taking them down fairly easily. And then if one random lead leaks through there, ooh, it's kind of risky. Kind of terrible. So actually, I got balloon chippers, which are tech marked today, and I also got the monkey aces, which are tech marked. I'm going to use any of those guys. I probably am going to use a balloon chipper. Oh, come on. I am going to use a balloon chipper. But, other than that, I don't know. So here we go. I'm kind of taking this a little bit slower, letting the leads actually kind of take their time with these things. So here we go. We'll set that target right here. Oh, I missed. Poop. Poop-a-doop-a-doop. Alright, so at least pop those bad boys. We're going to move this guy back down yonder. And let's see what we can do. As soon as I get that Bernie stuff, I'll feel a lot better about myself. So yeah, a lot of leads. He must have sent some sort of increased lead type thing against me. Probably increased leads and increased ceramics, which means we definitely need to use the balloon chippers against those ceramics. And also the leads, it's obviously not that bad of a thing. So we're going to get that Bernie stuff flowing in here. So there we go. We got Bernie stuff finally. Again, the Spike is actually surprisingly doing a pretty darn good job so far. I'm pretty happy with it. But obviously I'm going to need more stuff, so I think the best thing to use would probably be some sort of higher level ninja for the moment. At least get a 2-2, or a 2-1, excuse me. 2-1, that could be extremely helpful. And then beyond that, an ice tower might actually not be a bad idea as well. Those lower level ones, we'll use a quick ice tower right about yonder. With enhanced freeze, and of course you need that snap freeze to make it anything worthwhile at all. Get that guy going. Snap freeze. There we go. Alright, so that's all we're going to go. We're not even going to get a 2-2. It's just a little bit more money for not really that much extra popping power or even that much extra help. So I'm just not even going to worry about that guy. And hope that he just does a decent job. But beyond that, like I said, I would like to use some balloon chippers today. I got 5 of them. I built all of them just because I could. I don't have very many good upgrades for them. They're just kind of there to help out, you know? Realistically, all they do is they make it so your towers that are already there can pop more balloons. They also help just a little bit as well. Oh, crap. Signal flare. Woohoo! Camo leads, man. Freaking ridiculous. We got crazy amounts of camo leads coming out, and we're still surprisingly alive. We just had barely enough money to defend these things, but we did it, my friends. We did it. Alright, so the next thing to get is obviously a 2-3 boomerang. Since there's a lot of balloons in here, there's lots of just problem things, so yeah, we're going to get a 2-3 boomerang coming in here. We're going to get him actually close to the front. I'll put him right here. Obviously 0-3 first. That's my first thing on the agenda. Get that 0-3 going, because once we get that guy, he's pretty much rock solid for destroying balloons. Alright guys, check this out. How do I feel about this Monkey v Monkey so far? I felt like it's been a fairly good difficulty, if that makes any sense at all. I feel like it was really, really tough, but we're still doing it no lives lost, so it wasn't like anything absolutely crazy that we just had no chance against or something like that. So I'm going to get a few more of these balloon chippers. I know I'm going a little bit crazy with the balloon chippers. Again, that's more for my lead popping power, or not lead, my ceramic popping power rather than anything else. And also just keeping things busy, just right in the front there, keeping them all right there, so I can just get most of my popping power right there as well. So we'll get a few cannons, cans. Those guys are good against the lower level balloons. I do need some more stuff versus these higher level ceramics, though. Or at least the balloons they're going to pop out of those higher level ceramics. And I think the best thing to do would probably be to start getting a few Dartling guns in here. What do you guys think about that? Getting like 2 or 3. At least 2 or 3 Dartling guns. Alright, that's a good start right there. We got a decent amount of popping power there. Also, now the leads won't be quite as problematic. The leads were kind of tanking a lot of the damage because my mortar was the only thing that was able to pop those leads. And now we got these cannons here, which are doing extreme damage, so it's absolutely amazing. We could have actually went with a little bit of farm action, but I don't know. I just don't know how that would have worked out for us. I don't think so. I mean, it would have been kind of hard to do. I just had no good time when I could actually just pop things easily. The beginning started off rough. The middle was rough, so everything was just a little on the rough side, guys. Now with my Dartling guns, I'm actually going to play a little on the safer side. Sometimes if I just feel safe, I'll just get I'll get all 4 of my 0-0 Dartling guns just because I can. But today is not going to be the case. We're just going to get the powerful darts going, we're going to get the 1-1s going, and then we're going to get all of them up to 1-1, and then we'll start moving on to any other sort of random upgrades that we want to get. Alright. Looking good. Absolutely. It's really hard to tell how good these balloon chippers are, though, right now. I cannot just say, oh my god, the balloon chippers are amazing, they're making me win. Like, I don't really know. I think they're helping me win. I'm not totally sure. So we're gonna get a few more. I do recommend usually getting, whenever you get your Dartling guns going, usually you want to get 1-1s instead of going for 2-1s directly. At least in my opinion. I don't know how the math actually ends up working out, but it just seems like that's the best thing to do. The math. Sometimes the math's more important than what you actually think is better, but I usually don't end up sandboxing every single little possibility that could ever happen in the entire world. I just go based on the eye. Based on the eye. What do we think is going to work out for us? Alright. There's all the Dartling guns just about done. And now these rounds are getting really, really freaking long. So here's the ceramics that I was telling you guys about. I was kind of assuming that these were going to be somewhat problematic. I can't even really tell, did the balloon chippers just straight up annihilate all the ceramics, or what just happened? I'm a bit confused. Maybe they just popped out and then we killed them all. That would be awesome. Yeah. Snarf, snarf. Still snarfing it all up over the place. Snarf, snarf. Snarf this, a little bit of snarfs there. And honestly, like I said, I really feel like the balloon chippers are just not allowing anything to get through. Or is that just me? Am I just making that totally up? Don't know. Here's a little bit of a problem area. A big chunk of lead's coming out. But I still have not seen anything that was just, like, very, very bad. Like, I just couldn't deal with it with anything. But it's looking good. So as you can tell, based on what we got going on right now, the ends are actually not that bad. The beginnings are the hard part, but if you don't farm or anything like that, the ends really won't be that bad, at least based on what I've seen so far. So, should I revenge him? Chip off the old block. Quest complete. I don't really know how this works. It's not fully charged. Okay. We can't deploy our balloons. Okay, that's alright. No big dealio. So there's one down. I don't think we really get too much out of those things. We'll defend this. Oh, crap, man. There's a cluster balloon guy coming in here with ceramics and rainbows. So this one's going to be pretty darn difficult. He's also got like 488 honor already. So that's pretty darn crazy. That's a lot of honor. I don't even know. What do I have? So I'm going to take another supply crate. I feel like that one supply crate to make us not lose any money is obviously extremely helpful. So let's see what we can do. I also probably should have been smart about this and spent all my money. Yes, I should have. It's alright. So I still will get this spike factory over here. And then as far as clusters go, it's a tough decision to make. For sure. I'll do it a little bit of a weird way. I'll do one quick ninja up here, but I'm also going to get a couple lower level towers, like a boomerang right here. Put them on last, and I'm going to give them up to multi-target, and then we're going to have to see what's coming out and what's going to be kind of problematic for us. So obviously a 1-1 ninja is always a good tower to go with, and then my boomerang's probably going to get upgraded just a little bit, up to like 2-0 or something like that. At least we're going to get some decent amounts of pop power right in the beginning here. Check it out. Good combo so far. So even with these clusters coming out, I feel okay. But again, what's going to happen in the late game? We're going to have to go with a lot of cannons, a lot of mortar action, a lot of maybe ice tower-ness. Maybe we can get, a decent little ice tower. Or something along those lines. And obviously a bunch of 2-3 boomerangs are always good to go for. And one other thing that I might actually end up using is a glue gunner. A glue gunner, guys. So this is where it gets a little bit difficult right here. Alright. Crazy. Oh. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. I'm saving up this 2-3 boomerang, by the way. Oh, no, I put road spikes down. Oh, poop. Poop. Mega poop. I didn't want to use the road spikes right there. So here we go. Oh, man, it's still pretty far away. The spike factory doesn't get very much time to react. I don't know. Should I just... I don't know, guys. I think we're going to have to say screw the lives and just go for it. Or, yeah, we're going to have to say screw the lives. We're going to try and survive. Survive! Alright, there goes the lives. I still need $100, guys. $100. Come on, $100. Bionic Boomer! Bionic Boomer, go! Yeah! Alright, so we survived. We have the Bionic Boomer. And what else could we possibly get? I think the mortar's probably the next thing to get. We'll get one quick mortar right here. Just put them right in the middle there. That's where you're going to get multiple spots where people attack. Now, regrows could be a little bit difficult for us to kill if you get big groups of them. But I'm hoping that it's going to be mostly regular Bloons, based on what I've been seeing so far. There has not been very many regrows, and if there has been, they're very weak. Also, because of this cluster thing, the rounds are going by extremely quickly, which is kind of nice, because I don't have to deal with, you know, these guys forever. I just kind of, like, get them going a little bit. So here's a couple cannons. We're going to get a couple kind of spread out a little bit. Spread them out. Spread these cannons out a little bit. And that's a pretty good starter right there. But still, my camo detection is a little bit lacking, so we're going to get this signal flare as well. Hopefully it'll get rid of a lot of these camos. And also, I might even upgrade my spike factory a little bit, because he's been a huge helper for me so far. Bigger stacks and all that good stuff. And more cannon action while we're at it. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to change over to the... No, I can't do the glue gunner. Can I? Can I do the glue gunner, guys? What do you guys think? I think there's just too many grouped balloons to make the glue gunner worthwhile. He's extremely expensive as well. He'll be helpful. He'll be very helpful. You know what we'll do. We got about as much money as we need right now anyways. So we're going to get this guy going. We're going to put him on last. We're going to go boop, boop, and boop, and... Oh, what? I didn't finish it? Oh, that's terrible. This is a terrible upgrade to use right now, then. Alright. Well, that was a waste of money. I bought the 2-2 upgrade, but then I never actually clicked the finished button, I think. Or maybe it's upgrading right now. I'm not really sure. But something along those lines has happened. It's okay. We'll make do. So I think I'm going to start getting a few balloon chippers in here. Again, just keeping them kind of close is always a good thing. Keeping them close to where your towers are already at and already popping things. And I'm still feeling a little bit afraid of what's going on here, guys. A little bit afraid. I think I'm going to have to go with mostly boomerangs. I think I'm actually just going to slow this stuff down, because these levels are going by so freaking fast. It doesn't even matter, man. We'll slow it down. We'll get the boomerangs over here and just kind of spam the boomerangs. I keep speeding it up. I know. I'm weird. Lots of ceramics, though. Woo! At least we're gluing most of them. That's the good news. Speed it up again. What else could we expect? Well, I really wish I could have third-tier boomerangs right now. That would just make me feel good. So again, balloon chippers are checkmarked, so I'm just going to keep on using them. We got 5 of them. 5 of them. We're going to use them all. Strong. Obviously, whenever you use a balloon chipper, the best thing to put them on is always strong. You want to slow down those big balloons, guys, especially the ceramics and the rainbows and stuff. Let your towers do some damage to them. And I think we got it. I think we got this one in the bag. I think what I'm going to do, though, is for the next one, I'm just going to make sure that I spend all my money, just to be on the safe side. So we get a bunch of random cannons in here. Let's just get them going. Just put them kind of all over the place. A little bit of pop and power out of every single one really goes a long way. You got 1,000 pops out of each one of these guys. Obviously, it's nothing compared to a boomerang, but the boomerangs cost so much more money. It's like, what's really worth it? And we do. We take it down. That's the second Monkey v. Monkey attack that we've taken down in a row. So I'm feeling pretty good about these. So what do we got? We got some 10 honor, 51 Bloontonium thing. Some bobs. I don't really understand exactly what that means, though. So we're going to send a Regrow Rush of Death at him, I suppose. Why not? We'll attack him. And Awesome Saws. So I'm only at 43%. I don't really know exactly what that means. Does that mean we get like 51% back? Is it like 100 Bloontonium in your little thingamabob? I don't really understand that completely yet. So what you can do is, by the way, since this is a video about, you know, Monkey v. Monkeys, what can you do? You can go and turn this off. So you can actually do pacifist mode. Basically, in pacifist mode, you cannot be attacked until you attack again. To enter pacifist mode, you must launch a Monkey v. Monkey. You must not launch a Monkey v. Monkey attack for 3 days. So realistically, if you just don't attack for 3 days, you're gonna have to defend for a little while, but then you can get this stuff. But what I've heard from people is that you lose a lot less money than you earn for Monkey v. Monkeys. So it is much better off, if you play a decent amount, you're much better off just dealing with it and attacking people and defending them. It's usually the best thing to do. So So we got $7,000. The thing I was going to try and save up for is another monkey bank. Basically, what I want to do is upgrade these monkey banks enough so I can have 20... Oh, no, I didn't want to play. Oh, God. I wanted to have $20,000 so I could upgrade my farms, which is a lot of money, guys. But once you get all 4 of your farms upgraded, which is a lot of money, by the way, you're going to be so happy. So here I got the cleansing foam getting upgraded. I got something else. Where's the glue? Here's the glue. I think it's done. There we go. We got a 2-2 glue gunner available now. And we're going to defend this last one. We got $180, so if we do lose, we probably won't lose a lot of stuff. He's had a freaking Moab tile against me. Goodness gracious, man. He's got 1,812. My god. So here, wait. Moab push. He's got a Moab push. That's what he's going to do. He's going to do a Moab probably pretty quick in here. So let's defend this bad boy. I'm going to need another supply crate in here. I feel like that one supply crate has been extremely helpful in my defense so far. And how do I want to do this one? Since it's a Moab push, can't go with too many sort of weird things like boomerangs. We're going to have to go with mostly like decent level ninjas and stuff. So let's start this off and see what we got going on here. Got sharp shurikens, and obviously we need some lead popping power, so we're probably going to get a mortar pretty quick in here anyways. I feel like even though the mortar is kind of weird, it's actually going to be decently helpful against these Moabs because we can at least move him around as we desire. So that's why I'm going to get him pretty darn quick in here. You can tell they're starting off pretty easy, though. Just regular red balloons on level 1, which is kind of a bad thing, actually, because you're not getting very much money out of this. Because if you get a Moab popping out on level 6 or something like that, and you don't have that much money because regular balloons are coming out, it's just silly. So there we go. We at least got a regular mortar to deal with these group balloons. Hopefully the ninja will deal with these other balloons as well. Now, we're not allowed farms, but I think the main thing we're going to have to go for is Dartling guns. I know that, like I said, the mortar is like just a good lead pop power tower for now. Eventually, we're going to have to change our strategy up a little bit and go for that Moab pop power. So I'm going to get the third tier ninja first. It's the first thing on my agenda. Get that bad boy up. Not that expensive. He's favored, so let's get him going. You know, get a decent chunk of ninjas going. Especially if I get a couple Dartling guns going. I'm just going to switch on over to ninjas right after that. But first, I can't decide. Mortar upgrade or go straight for the Dartling guns. I'm a bit afraid of this quote-unquote Moab push. But at the same time, it's like 20 rounds, and you don't really expect a Moab really early in the game. I haven't seen any even reasonably high balloons yet. So I think the best thing to do would just be to go for that mortar upgrade. But that's all we get. That's all we can really do. We can't go for any sort of boomerangs or anything right now. Just gotta go straight Dartling guns from now on. Or maybe an engineer. Maybe. Yeah, if we really want to, we can go for an engineer. But I still think the Dartling guns are a little bit better to start off with. Now, if you're expecting some sort of early Moab, a 2-1 Dartling gun would not be that bad of an idea. So if you really want to do that, go right ahead. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying, I still prefer the 1-1 Dartling guns for sure. You get more balloon pop and power out of them usually. So that's what I usually do. That's what I do. They're probably right around the same thing, though. A 2-1 Dartling gun compared to 1-1 Dartling guns. They're pretty darn close. Now, where do I want to put my Dartling guns? That's a good question. I think the best place to put them to actually hit the Moabs non-stop is right in the middle of the map. Like in between those two trees right here, let's get it going. We're gonna put one here. We're gonna need all 4 of them over here. And the only reason I'm gonna do this is if you put them somewhere on the side, like over here, or, you know, maybe over here, a lot of the balloons are gonna get in the way of you trying to pop things. It's gonna turn out bad for you. You're gonna keep hitting balloons instead of the Moab, because obviously you just want to hit the Moab right away, so it's just a little bit on the difficult side. So just be careful with that nonsense. We're going to get all these Dartling guns going. Again, I don't have very much balloon pop power at all. And we're already in round 8. So I can't decide whether I just go for all these 0-0 Dartling guns to make sure we can pop the Moabs, or switch on over to higher levels. Right now, I think just 0-0s are good enough for me. Pop the Moabs, maybe we can get a decent chunk of pops out of them. Maybe the mortar will pop a decent amount of those ceramics, and we can just get through the ceramic layer with the Dartling guns. That'll be amazing. Yeah! Let's plan it out, guys. Let's see what we can do. I'm also just a little bit afraid of any sort of weird camo-y type balloons if I don't have enough money for those things, because I kind of like to save a little bit of my money for just in case upgrades. I like to. Just don't know if I can. I feel like this guy's bigger blast just sucks, man. Those lead balloons are kind of problematic for me. Here we go, powerful darts again. And increased accuracy again. Alright. Halfway through. It's looking good. Big chunk of leads. I don't know, I think I might have to upgrade that mortar pretty darn soon, guys. It's not that expensive. I'll get the Dartling guns first, and then we're going to upgrade the mortar, bigger blast, and then we're going to move them probably into the back after we get some sort of other decent lead popping power in the front. Maybe even just a stupid cannon up there. Who knows? It's a little tiny bit of something. Boomerang could work too. A 2-2 boomerang. Yeah, why not? So we get all those Dartling guns. I'm going to upgrade this guy to the bigger blast. I am going to... Oh, snap. No, no, no. Goodness gracious, guys. Oh! Can we restart? Did that cost Bloonstones? I don't know if it did. Huh. Okay. It's weird. A little confused. But we can obviously change our strategy just a tiny bit to make that work really, really well for us. I went a little bit too much Dartling guns expecting Moabs when I was kind of just not thinking about stupid ceramics. It was just silly of me. I was thinking Moab push, just stupid of me. So let's get started here. We're going to go with the Ninja again. I didn't mind the Ninja start. Go with this bad boy. And then I can't decide whether I want to get the mortars or what the heck I should do. As you guys can probably tell today, I've been a little bit confused about what to do. I've just wanted so many different things all the time. It's just weird. It's just weird. I'm so hot right now. Oh, I'm so hot. I just want to pass out. I'm all sweaty. I don't even know why I'm so hot. It's actually really, really cold outside. It's just weird. It's just weird. Maybe I should open my window. No, that's kind of lame. Shouldn't do that. I should take off my hoodie. That's what I should do. But I'm recording and I got way too much crap on to take off my hoodie, man. That's why I'm getting all hot. I normally don't record with my hoodie on. I really just take it off really quick. But I have to leave in like 10 minutes, so I better... Oh, man, I really need to beat this guy in like 10 minutes. Cannot try again. If I lose, I lose. I'm only going to lose like $1,000-something, though, so... it's like maybe it'll work, maybe it's alright, maybe it's whatevs. Maybe. There's a couple different things I could do. There's 3 main towers that I could use just to change that game completely. The Bloon Chipper, the Glue Gunner, or maybe an Ice Tower. Or maybe a combination of a little bit of any of them. But spamming the Dartling guns, not a fantastic idea versus ceramics. My main issue was that I tried to slow it down and it sped it up. And I wasn't able to micro enough, because it happens every single freaking time I try and do that stuff. It's just annoying when that happens every single time, you know? So there we go, we're going to get the mortar right yonder. It doesn't really matter where the heck I put it. Kind of put it right where I'm going to put my Dartling guns. I'm just not going to go as crazy with the Dartling guns. We got all the way to around like 12 or so, and then we lost, and I didn't see any Moabs at all. Which is kind of what I was expecting, but I just didn't want to get caught off guard and have a Moab take me down. So I'm a little bit confused about that whole replayability thing. So I noticed that when I rushed somebody, they said, oh, he played it 5 times. And then he lost. So he lost 5 times in a row, and then finally gave up and said, okay, fine, he's going to give me, you know, the money for it, or he's going to just lose the money for it. So that was interesting. And if you can do this infinite times, I just kind of want to pay attention to my Bloonstones next time I do that, because I'm down to already 641. So if I'm losing 10 Bloonstones every single time I retry, is it worth $2,000 to get 10 Bloonstones? Absolutely not. It's the worst thing in the entire world. You need those Bloonstones, guys. It takes 5 tiles to get those back. So no, it's just not worth it at all. But if they're lying to me and not telling me that it takes Bloonstones to retry, that's even more upsetting. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start off the Glue Gunner. We're going to get one Glue Gunner right yonder. Put him on last. 1, 2, and 1. Stick your glues, obviously, always a good thing to go for. And then beyond that, I need something to help pop these ceramics just a little bit better, and that's what the Ice Tower is for. So we need a Snap Freeze guy, and I don't know, that's kind of a bad spot. I thought it'd be just a little bit better, but it's alright, you know, it's just not as good as I really want it to be. Oh yeah, actually, it's not doing that bad of a job. It's freezing a lot of the weird guys that are just barely touching it, you know, especially the higher level balloons kind of get trapped in there just a little bit. So now what to do? I'll get one more tower in here. I will get the Bloon Chipper. I'll put him right here. And then from now on, I think we're going to have to go with those Dartling guns, guys. As bad as it turned out last time, I think you got it. You just straight up got it. Because you don't want to just go all out with these weird towers that we've been using and then end up losing to a Moab. You know, we don't have any Moab popping power at the moment. So though I am going to change up my strategy just a little bit, I am going to get the 1-1 Dartling guns now, because I feel like I have a decent amount of balloon popping power. So we're going to go for these 1/1 Dartling guns. As you can tell, things are still going pretty good. And I'm just going to keep on flowing with these guys. I think we lost on, what, the next level maybe? Level 12, so we're going to have to be careful with that level. I don't know if I should even slow it down now just so I don't freak out about it. But I feel like I click it every single time and it just does not work out the way I plan it. It's a bit upsetting. Increased accuracy, focused firing. I don't know why I call it increased accuracy. It's called focused firing. I just don't call it that. Yeah, things going. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put our target right here. And then here's those evil ceramics that I was telling you guys about. Kind of problematic, but we got an ice tower now. We got a balloon chipper now. We got all this glue stuff going on. So yeah, we should be all right, guys. Just all right. And I don't even have the powerful darts for this guy yet. So how did it work out this time? Obviously, we freaking rocked those ceramics. Like, they had no chance at all. So that's all it takes is a little tiny bit of micro, a little tiny bits of changes, and you can really make your defense that much better. And I will speed it up again because I feel fairly safe. Now, obviously, in Moab, that's a little bit of a different story. I don't know if we can take that guy down quite as easily. It's around 15 already. Wow. Woo! Faster spin, double faster spin action. This actually takes down ceramics pretty quickly. Like, they're not even getting close, man. Doesn't even get to the ice tower. We're taking them down already. All right. So on that note, how do we get even better? Well, let's do this. Let's put our cannon right here, because it seems like a bit of lead balloons are kind of leaking through. I'm just going to put them on close right here. And we're going to get the bigger bombs, and that's probably it. Oh, there's random ceramic trying to leak on through. Nope, not going to allow it. Balloons are getting pretty darn crazy now, though. For sure, man, for sure. We're going to get a few more balloon chippers going. Pop those ceramic balloons. Hopefully, if a Moab does leak on through, we can just suck up those ceramics right at the very end with those balloon chippers. And, you know, after they go all the way around, we can just suck up a little bit of ceramicness, and it'll be perfect. So I'm going to get all of them again. I don't know, man. I just really like these balloon chippers. I feel like they really help out in just a small, minute way that just turns out to be amazing. Though I hope that it doesn't start de-gluing a lot of these weird guys. I hope that's not the case. Alright, so we're getting pretty darn close to this final level. I am going to officially get a boomerang. I feel like the balloon popping power is surprisingly not enough. Right in the middle here, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2. And now I feel like the balloon popping power is going to increase a lot. 2, 3 boomerangs really help you freaking out, man. Really help you out. And here's the final round. So we're going to expect a Moab. There it is. There's the Moab. But check it out, man. We didn't really burny stuff enough of it, but at least we burny stuffed a little bit of it. And we got the Dartling guns all flying around, killing everything. And it's looking good. Only 1 Moab. Only 2. I have a lot of money, but I really don't even have time to micro to spend it. And it looks like that could be the end. Could be. 2 Moabs. Yeah, man, we took down 3 of these things already. Fan-freaking-tastic. Again, I'm really not sure how those balloon stones actually affect restarting. I'm a defender. Perfect. Could we revenge things? I don't think so. Oh, we can revenge! But I am not... Should I? Nah, we won't revenge him. I'll just attack somebody random, because he's a higher level than me. He probably will do just fine. We're going to set a cluster chaos one, because that seemed like it was a pretty difficult one to deal with so far. I still like the regrow camo ones if you ever get those. That's perfect to send out against people. You'll probably win those just about every single time. Anyways, that's going to be all I'm going to have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, throw a like down there. Again, I'm a little bit sad that I'm not really sure about everything about Monkey v. Monkey. It's more new to me than anything else. And I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing, so that's why I'm keep telling you, I don't know, I'm unsure, what should I get? I don't know what the best thing to do is. Because it's just weird. It just absolutely is weird. So that's all I'm going to have. Thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.